Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Shovel, 38. Hut, hut.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, set. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. A run here with the rookie from Washington. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 46, here's second down and 4.
19 Chargers, 2. 19 Chargers.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Tight end going in motion here. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Took a pretty good leg at the end of that one.
Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He has Hyatt complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ready. 50 green. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right, Smith and jig by Hassett. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
33, yellow. Black Ultra. Ready?
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They send the tight end in motion. to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On the double. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
77 look. 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Panther 60. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 45. White. 10 cycles. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 10 black. Cut.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
31. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They need to get to the 22, but now face
Here we go, set.
third down.
33, yellow. Ready?
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This returnable for Wallace. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Start out here with an option to the left. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Got it, ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. McConkey in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And this is going to set him up for 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
65, 65, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set, ready. Black 40. Ready.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st down.
60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Play clock count to 0. That's going to be a delay.
60 60 Maverick. Ready?
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. If they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's a gain of 12 then. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Get it.
Here's a designed run. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
COVID-19. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Exiting the pocket right. That one's taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 50. Quick. 43 rails. Hut, hut.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Ready. Ready. 5-6. 10 flat. 10.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. 60 red. 6 hut.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Set, ready. Set,
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one online. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 that sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Get it.
They bring Chase in motion.
70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. A pickup of 44 yards.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
7-yard pickup.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's got it! And he will score! Game on! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His second hit to the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
Yeah, I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
This returnable for Wallace. Now an opening past the 30. A big hole. Inside the 20. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown. But he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. It won't be a touchdown. He set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch. Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
That is caught, and he will score again. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point is good, and the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't fat long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you're Superman.
Down. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Blue striker. Set. 10 black. Ready.
Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Ready?
That'll give on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Green Jack, ready, ready. Yellow, 22, ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. The Marvion Overshown in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Here comes 2nd down.
Come on, set. Red, 38.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hold the set. Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Down. 50, green. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those the...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Practice this one, Cap.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Let's go now.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. The defense can stop it twice more.